history. Police District Council is demanding charges in an alleged hate crime against an 11-year-old girl.
The victim and her mother sharing today how this experience is impacting them. WGN Sean Lewis is in North Lawndale with more.
This attack happened just more than a week ago on September 17th, and while the physical injuries of this girl continue to heal, there is a renewed call today for charges to be filed against the two women accused in this attack.
I didn't never know I was going to experience this.
Inside the 10th District Police Station, 11-year-old Trinity Washington, her face still bandaged, stands alongside supporters asking for justice.
All I wanted to do was be with my family, not have to go to surgery.
A swollen eye and a broken nose, injuries she says suffered at the hands of her neighbor and her neighbor's sister during what they believe was a racially motivated attack outside their home in North Lawndale. The neighbors, who are Hispanic, were celebrating Mexican Independence Day weekend. Trinity and her mom say the women were intoxicated and called the family a racial slur before the attack. And when Trinity came outside with her 3-month-old Yorkie puppy that night, she says the neighbor's sister yelled at her to get the dog out of the way, proceeding to step on the dog and then hit Trinity in the eye with a bottle. Shortly after, the neighbor came and punched Trinity in the nose.
My child don't feel safe. She's not sleeping. My son is not sleeping. It's not okay.
The police response, they say, was also unacceptably long, not only for the initial attack, but when Trinity's mom went back to the building a few days later and was threatened by the neighbor's boyfriend with a gun for speaking out.
So 28 minutes, that's extensive. If somebody pulls out a gun on you, you will be dead.
Now the newly elected 10th District Police Council is demanding answers, not only about the police response time, but for the neighbors to be charged with hate crimes, and for the neighbor's boyfriend to face gun charges. Police initially arrested him the day of the incidents and released him the next day.
Trinity is such a brave girl, and we're here to stand with you and continue advocating for you. What happened was unexpected. What continues to happen in this area with police response, whether it's in North Lawndale, Littleville, Hilton, it's unacceptable.
Trinity had high spirit, and her spirit is broken. My health have not been the same since it happened. I have nothing left in my cup. I'm drained. I'm hurt. I'm sick. I want justice for her.
For now, Trinity and her family are not staying at home. Her mother tells me it will be months for Trinity's injuries to heal while they await word on what will happen with the people accused in this attack. In North Lawndale,
October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yeah, we live in a morally dark world.
Schedule an
We really
appointment
do,
with
man.
your doctor to better understand your risk. Learn
The-
more
the
at
Latinas,
healthychicago.com.
The women that
11-year-old recovering from
physically assaulted her should be ashamed of themselves, man. Straight up.
11-year-old recovering from a second surgery appeals for peace amid her pain.
To see my family go through this is so hard right now. I just don't want to go through this anymore.
Today, Trinity Washington was surrounded by her family, friends, and community members at the Chicago Police Department's 10th District. This after the girl and her family were allegedly the target of a racial slur. Then, the girl was attacked by two women September 17th.
It grieves me deeply to see what has happened to Trinity. It's not something that she nor any child deserves.
The group gathered today questioned why they say police didn't respond to the incident immediately. And on Saturday, Washington's mother says someone related to the alleged perpetrators threatened her at gunpoint. She and a 10th District Council member say police again were delayed in responding.
My health have not been the same since it happened. School, she missed school. She tells me all the time. She missed her friends. It's just so hard.
Yeah.
I didn't know I had to be fearful of my life to come to
Chicago police offered this
Terrible,
statement
man.
saying the department will not tolerate violence in our communities, especially violence against children. We stand with the child who was injured and will continue to support her and her family as she recovers from this heartbreaking attack. Chicago police confirm a woman was arrested in connection with the girl's beating and
But
charged
not
with
both.
aggravated battery to a child. And a man was arrested for allegedly threatening the girl's mother on Saturday. He is charged with aggravated assault, use of a deadly weapon. Regarding questions about response times or upgrading charges,
All
to
three
hate
need to
crimes,
be behind
CPD
bars. The
tells
two
us
women
this
and
investigation
that
is
dude that
active
threatened
and ongoing.
the
Watch
daughter
Breaking
and
News on you.
mom, bro. Garbage.
Family of a little girl brutally attacked on the west side says she was the victim of a hate crime. 11-year-old Trinity Washington was outside her home earlier this month when her family says two women used racial slurs, beat her, and hit her with a bottle. They say she has a broken nose and had to undergo several surgeries.
So hard right now. I just don't want to go through this anymore.
I was shocked and I was bewildered. I was at disbelief. I could not believe the hate that had come upon Trinity. I was saddened by the act.
Trinity's family is calling for charges against her attackers to be upgraded. In a statement, Chicago police say their investigation is active and that the department will not tolerate violence in our communities, especially against children.
Yeah, that's it. The coalition is calling on the police to update the charges, to update the charges to hate crime charges, to find and arrest the second woman, and to improve the responses. I read on the Chicago Crusader.com, on Chicago Crusader.com that multiple calls were made to the multiple 911 calls were made by residents in the Lawndale neighborhood. But yeah, the response the response wasn't the response was slow. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. It makes no sense, bro. It really makes no sense, man. All three should be behind bars. Like I said, the two women, the two Latinas, and the dude. He's one of the he's a boyfriend. He's the boyfriend of one of the women. He's the boyfriend of one of the women that physically assaulted the little girl, Trinity Washington. Crazy, man. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, they said it's the Latinas allegedly said the N word to the girl. I don't. Did they say the N with the hard R, or did they say NIGGA or NIGGER? Regardless, yeah. If they actually said that, then they need to be hit with the hate crime charge, bro. They need to be hit with that. If they actually said it, if they didn't say it, then they don't need to be hit with the hate crime charge. But they do need to be behind bars for physically assaulting that girl, for throwing glass bottles at her, for punching her in the nose. That's uncondonable, bro. That's unlaudable. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's yeah, bruh. Yeah, Yeah, I'm not gonna say that they. I'm not gonna say that they are bigoted towards black people. I'm not gonna jump to that conclusion yet until I have the facts straight. That's yeah. I don't yeah, bro. I hope they did not say that. If they did, they're garbage. They're garbage, regardless, bro. They're garbage for physically assaulting this girl. They're two grown women that two grown women assaulted a minor, bro, a child, bro. They bro. Just because the girl didn't move the puppy out of the way fast enough, that doesn't mean that it's justifiable for you to physically assault that girl, bro. It's crazy, bro. The alderman Scott, she said that she was shocked, she was dismayed, confounded. She could not believe that they did this to Trinity Washington, bro. She said that Trinity's mother and one of the Latinas were friends, bro. They were neighbors. They lived near each other, bro. They were not just neighbors. It was more than a neighborship. It was a friendship. They were actually they were friends. They Trinity's mom helped one of the Latinas. Uh, One of the Latinas is a mom too. Trinity's mom helped one of the Latinas, the one Latina's child get in a school on Octon. Um, she helped her the Latina's child get in there. They said I read on the Chicago Crusader website that she had been an advocate and champion in getting the child to and from school, bro, because the Latina could not afford the after school program, bro. And this is how the Latina did her friend, bro. This is how she did Trinity's mom, bro. She assaulted her child Trinity for no laudable reason, bro. Ellas no son loables, bro. That means in English they are not laudable. Estoy hablando español, man. I think I will have to do a part two. Yeah, Scott was interviewed by the Chicago Crusader newspaper. That's a weekly newspaper that is African American. Uh, yeah, bro. She said that she's not sure if it's a hate crime, but she said it is a crime that two grown women assaulted an 11-year-old girl, and a man threatened her and a man threatened